Hi, Louis, defending Elvis. How we going? I'm just pottering around the house. So this is a serious announcement. Um, I don't want this to be a long video. I want to make one now that I post on my video channel, and then I want to do a live one. Okay. So we've had a bloody crazy week. I would say this is the most intense week we've had. Yeah. You've all of my followers and people that are not my followers have sort of watched this all unfold. Yeah. So it concerns some pretty well known people in the Elvis world. And one of the saddest things for me was it concerned my good friend Joe Sins. Yeah. Who I can't even explain just how much Joe has helped me in the last year and a half, really. I've really considered Joe a friend, even though we are obviously YouTube friends. Yeah. We have more in common than you think, me and Joe. But Joe, I think for me, falling out with Joe, having a disagreement with Joe, has been probably the most upsetting thing that has happened to me since I started the YouTube channel. Yeah. So I have some good news. Me and Joe have been talking again. Me and Joe have made up again. We're friends again, which for me is a breath of fresh air. I don't know if you can understand just how much that means to me. So of course I thank Joe. I thank Joe 100%. Yeah. Um, I really didn't want to fall out with Joe. It really was a step too far for me. Yeah. I think maybe with what happened, I don't want to start saying names, but I do think my reaction to Joe uh, was over the top. Was just too much. Too much. I think I was so hurt by many things that I think I overreacted. It's that simple because I never would want to fall out with Joe. Okay, so I'm so pleased that me and Joe have made that. Honestly, it means everything to me. It's probably the most important thing that's happened to me since I started this channel. So anyway, so the defending Elvis movement, which I'm still very proud of, 100%. I want to do it. Yeah, it comes from my heart. It's never been about money ever. It's always been about how the little boy Louis was saved by Elvis. It's always been about that for me. Yeah. I hope some of you can tell that. Yeah. I was discussing it today with my twin brother, and he understands because he was there. He was in that world that I grew up in. Very abusive world. And Elvis was my way out of that world. Yeah. I'm talking about when I was very young. Yeah. I don't want to go into detail. This isn't the place. Yeah, I really do feel a debt to Elvis. I am honestly hurt when people insult Elvis, insult Lisa, say things that I think Riley and Finley, Finley and Harper and Riley would upset them. It actually hurts me. I know that maybe some of you don't understand that, but I think you probably do though because you're Elvis fans, aren't you? I do take it very personal. Maybe this is my problem. I take things very personal. Yeah. So when I read stuff or watch things or see an interview, or it doesn't matter what it is, I actually get quite hurt by it. And I become defensive. And I want to bite back and stick up for Elvis, stick up for Lisa. You get it? And I think I accept I take it too far. I take it too far. I'm so passionate. I'm so like, "Argh." It comes across a bit too much for some people. So I need to just calm myself down. I need to learn to react. And I still want to defend Elvis and Lisa and the bloodline. I still want to do it. But we need to find a way that it doesn't upset people. The problem is we're upsetting people. Yeah, these people are human beings. Now, I 100% from my heart believe that Elvis wants to be defended, but he doesn't want us to upset people. Yeah. Because people keep going, well, Elvis is all about love. He's full of kindness. Yeah, 100% he was. But I also think Elvis was a very strong man and would have defended himself. So how do we find a way to run a Defending Elvis channel without upsetting people? I've upset family members. I've upset the stepbrother. I've upset Joe. I've upset cousins. So a way forward, we have to find a way where we can have our opinions, yeah, without upsetting people. So I don't want to upset people anymore. I don't want to argue with these people. I want to be able to have my say and how I defend. Obviously, we're going to bring up different people. So I'm not sure how we're going to do it. But we start this way. We need to change our name. It's not going to be a massive name change, a slight name change. I'm going to keep the name Defending Elvis because it's so important to me. But I don't want our channel to become known as the channel that argues with everyone. I think it's gone on too long. Now, yes, we've had a brick wall thrown in our face. Yeah. So, of course, we know about my disagreements with Joe and other people. Yeah. Now, those people, both of them, have given me advice. So, Spy Guy and Joe Sins have given me advice because we didn't just have a disagreement. They also told me a way forward. Yeah. A way to defend. Yeah. Initially, I'm a bit sort of defensive, but once I'd had a few days to absorb what was happening, I really had to go back through a lot of the videos. I wanted to sort of almost be someone on the outside looking in. Right? I was looking at Louis. I was thinking, come on, where are we going wrong? Obviously we get a lot of support, of course. There's loads of people that want Elvis defending, Elvis and Lisa and the bloodline. But where are we going wrong? Because I'm telling you now, guys, if we carry on as we are, there will be no channel. Yeah, we will be shut down. We'll probably get sued. If YouTube shut us down, it's game over for my channel. Of course, I can go on to Instagram, TikTok, and all that, and Facebook and all that. But I want to be on YouTube. So I like my YouTube community. I like the friends I've made on YouTube. So we have to find a new way forward. I am fully taking on board the advice that I'm getting. I got some advice from Spy Guy, and I've had a lot of advice from Joe Sins. Me and Joe Sins have had a detailed discussion on a way forward. Yeah. Now Joe wants to defend. Don't get me wrong. Joe does want to defend, but there's a way of defending. So let me just. Oh, sorry. 1 second. So I've been talking to my twin brother. Sorry, guys. So I've got a twin brother who's an Elvis fan, and I've been chatting to him saying that, and what he basically was saying to me was, listen to the words of these people that are giving me advice. So obviously Spy Guy and Joe Sins, yeah. Now don't forget, Joe Sins I class as a friend, so his messages are much longer, quite detailed messages. Trying to find a way forward. Yeah. I'm grateful that that we're friends again. Yeah. So he wrote me a letter, and I read through it. I read it to my brother, and my brother said, "Oh, I liked the words in Joe's letter, Joe Sins's message," and the words were, "We need to find a way to defend Elvis respectfully with a forgiving heart." And when I said that to my brother, he was like, "That's your new name. That's your new name. Defending Elvis respectfully with a giving heart." And I liked it. I thought, yes, that's the name. But because what it does, it shows we still want to defend Elvis, yeah, but we have to do it respectfully. We have to do it with a giving heart. We have to try and be more understanding, yeah. Show love. show some compassion. But we also want to defend. Yeah. There is a way of defending without arguing with everyone. I really believe that. Because ultimately we all love Elvis. So that's our name, guys. But I had to shorten it because YouTube won't allow me to have this very long name. So after chatting with my twin brother Andreas, we came up with Defending Elvis with a Forgiving Heart. That is our new name, Defending Elvis with a Giving Heart. Okay, I think it says everything. So forgiving with heart, yeah, and to forgive you have to be understanding, yeah. So this is going to be the new way forward. Don't forget, we've upset quite a few people, so this is going to be a rocky ride, yeah. I can't even say if we're going to be here next week. We could all be shut down and game over next week. We could be, every day is, I always, whenever I wake up, I always think, is this the last day for Defending Elvis? And do you know what? I felt that way for a year. Obviously, there's people that make threats towards us as well. So that's something I have to think about. Ultimately, I have to put my family first. Obviously, I have a lovely family, kids, a home, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So don't forget, even if things go too far, even that can be affected. So I'm like, we need to rein it in and find a new way forward. Yeah. Don't forget, if I didn't run Defending Elvis, the YouTube channel, my life goes on. I have an amazing life. I have a fantastic life. There was life before my Elvis channel. Now, remember, the way I passionately defend and run this Elvis channel, because we are an Elvis channel as well, comes from the heart anyway. It's always come from the heart. Yeah. I've always tried to say, no hate, we must defend with love. Seriously, you can go through my thousands of videos and I always say it. We must defend with love. We mustn't hate. No name calling. I've always done it, but it just feels that it went too far down the defending Louis down road and down the arguing with certain people, certain YouTubers. Just nothing. Totally away from what I wanted. I wanted us, once we made the decision to become Defending Elvis, I wanted us to defend Elvis with love, with kindness. And we've definitely lost our way. We do need a new beginning. And I hope that our channel isn't going to shut down in the next few days, few weeks. It could do. It could do. Guys, we could just suddenly be gone. Yeah. So I really hope it's not. So somehow we have to come together as a movement, as Team Elvis, you guys who support me, you guys who want to defend Elvis. And we have to find a way where we can have open discussion with the well-known people, in the Elvis world, people that grew up around Elvis, people that were related, ex-wife, stepbrother, cousin. We have to find a way forward, guys. We have to, because we're all human. Yeah. So I start off by, I fully apologize to all the people that I've had disagreement with. Fully apologize. Whoever it is. That is the beginning of starting again. And the way that I show that things are changing is by the new name, Defending Elvis with a Forgiving Heart. Yeah. And guys, I've got thousands of topics, and within those topics we can defend. Yeah. Obviously, I'm very fortunate. I've got Ginger Alden and Donna Presley. Now, if you look at how Donna Presley defends, she defends with dignity, with class, with in a kind way. Like even her most recent heartfelt video concerning different topics, the last 2 or 3 videos, she does it with class, with dignity, with respect. No name calling, no arguing. Just she says how she feels. She says it as kindly as you can, and then she does the job. We all feel the love, the warmth for her family. and she moves on to the next video. We need to find a way to do that, because what we're doing, we're challenging people. It's just, I've had enough of it. I don't want to do it anymore. I do want to defend Elvis 100% and Lisa and the bloodline. So I am not going to be reacting to people anymore. I think a massive part of where we've gone wrong is I've been reacting to people. So because I was bullied at school, so I am very defensive. Yeah. So when it feels like someone's coming for me, I stand up for myself. Yeah. The problem with that is I can overreact. That is, sometimes I feel that I overreact. Sometimes I feel that I can just ignore it. Some of you guys, my subscribers, my followers, say to me, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Yeah. So I'm not reacting to anyone that insults me anymore. If people insult me, I will just ignore them. There's no more defending Louis anymore, because the defending Louis hasn't worked for me. We will carry on defending Elvis, Lisa and the bloodline. Yeah, that will carry on, but we will find a better way of doing it. So I officially, on defending Elvis with a forgiving heart, I officially apologize to all the people I have upset, and I will not be saying your names anymore. To the people that we have disagreement with, there will be no more names mentioned. I am now defending with no names. Okay? And this is a heartfelt apology to anyone that I've upset. Anyone that defending Elvis is upset. Anyone that our movement has upset. And we are going to try and defend respectfully, with understanding and with a forgiving heart. That is the new defending Elvis. Take care, guys. I send you all love. And I'm going to thank Spa Guy and Joe Sins, because believe it or not, within the mess, they gave me some bloody good advice. They gave me some good advice, a way forward. It bloody helped me big time. And thanks, guys. I of course I wish Spa Guy and Trey and Joe Sins an amazing future. Yeah. Remember, I will remind people, I've always massively supported the very people I've upset, whether it be Spa Guy or Joe Sins or Billy Stanley, are the very people that I've always really enjoyed and supported, and thought of them as YouTube friends. Yeah. So I just think, why did we lose our way? So let's get back to being friendly to Billy Stanley, to the Spa Guy and the Trey, and to Joe Sins. Let's get back to where we were months ago. Yeah. And even the Smiths, come on, guys. Before I had my disagreements with the Smiths, I've been supporting and following the Smiths for over a year before it was brought up as a topic. Yeah. I've always said that I enjoy the Smiths channels, both of them. I've always said I was a fan of Billy and Joe, a fan of Danny Smith. So why did it go so bad? Why did it go so wrong? So we are in reverse gear, reverse, and we're reversing backwards. And so I apologise to the Smiths as well as Billy Stanley, as Spa Guy and Trey and Joe. I apologise to all the people I've upset. Now, some of you are going to be like, oh, Louis, what you doing? I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to find a new path, a new way forward. And to me, with defending Elvis respectfully, with understanding, with a forgiving heart, is the only way. And I like to think, obviously I don't know, that Elvis and Lisa would want me to defend with understanding, with respect, with a forgiving heart. I do think they want me to defend, but not where I'm rowing with loads of people. Yeah. Or I'm constantly trying to defend myself. Yeah. I don't think it became a bit ridiculous. Yeah. So we're going to pull back and we're going to find a new way forward. I really hope that you guys at Defending Elvis that support my movement, can come along with me for the ride. Come with me for the ride. Some of you are going to have different opinions than me. I have to respect that. But that is the new way forward. Yeah. So that's it. That's it, guys. I'm going to upload this. I'm going to probably go live on this as well. And then we're going to get back to being an Elvis channel. And we're going to have loads of Elvis topics. We're also going to do some defending as well, of course. So that's the new way forward. Let's hope we're still here in a few weeks, guys, because at the moment, it does feel like we could be shut down tomorrow. That's how I feel. Yeah. Take care, guys. Love you all.